What if one of the most exciting silver discoveries in Europe isn't a traditional silver jurisdiction at all? Hello, I'm Ricky Lee, and this is the Capital Compass. Today, we're checking back in with Group 11 Resources, a company advancing its flagship project in Ireland, where recent drilling continues to return impressive intercepts of zinc, lead, copper, and increasingly significant silver mineralization. At the same time, Ireland's mining environment appears to be strengthening, with renewed focus on domestic mineral development, permitting reforms, and efforts to bring historic mines back into production. Joining me now to talk us through all of this and the latest developments is Bart Jaworski, CEO of Group 11 Resources. Bart, welcome back. Great to have you.
Thank you, Ricky, so much, and great to be here.
Thanks for joining us again. So let's start with the bigger picture. Ireland has a long history of mining success. We discussed it last time you were with us. We're now seeing renewed support for the sector through permitting reforms and efforts to restart historic operations. What makes Ireland such an attractive jurisdiction today, and how does your project fit into that evolving mining landscape?
Well, Ricky, I would start off by saying great rocks, obviously, excellent infrastructure, very good common sense mining code, pretty much a pro-business stable politics in the country. Of course, with the backdrop of the European mining renaissance and specifically the Critical Raw Materials Act, the CRMA, and paired in with that, I guess, is the circular economy initiatives that are very much present. And then of late, specifically in Ireland, we had the formation of the Irish Minerals Fund, which is a spin-off from the Irish Sovereign Wealth Fund, and its mandate is to fast-track Irish mining projects, especially in the realm of critical metals. So that's a big development. And then more specifically, even yet, just 50 kilometers away from our discovery, Ballywire discovery, we have Quinton Hennig's and San Cristobal's restart of the Galmoy historic mine, which is also a new development. And there you see San Cristobal investing money alongside with this new Irish Minerals Fund. So a lot of things going on in the country.
And turning to the drill results, you've continued to report strong intercepts containing multiple minerals, including zinc, lead, copper, and silver. What do these recent results tell you about the scale and potential of the system you're exploring?
Yeah, well, we've had some amazing drill results over the last 3.5 years or so, especially lately with, at the beginning of this year, really 50 meters of 10% zinc and lead and about 330 grams per ton silver and about 0.4% copper in that. We also just extended our pierced mineralization by 600 meters from about 2.6 kilometers to 3.2 kilometers. And now we're drilling on the far reaches of our 6-kilometer trend. So not only do we have a 3.2 kilometer pierced zone of mineralization, but outside of that, we have a 6-kilometer prospective trend. Within that is the 3.2 kilometers. So we're spreading our wings and we're drilling along the 6 kilometers now. More specifically, the latest results show that the southwest of the Ballywire discovery itself is showing some signs of life. So this is potentially a second southwest trend of high-grade mineralization. So we've had a step out or two now along that direction, which is showing us the trend was further south than we were originally modeling it. There's one sort of going more east-west, and there seems to be one developing which is more southwest oriented. So that's another exciting prospect specifically for us. So, and of course, we're talking about the last few months here. We've been talking more and more so about the emergence of parallel trends and perhaps most importantly, the emergence of what appears to be a copper-silver root system to the zinc system on top. So that's also a very exciting development for us of late.
And a lot of investor attention has been drawn to the silver component of these discoveries. How significant are the silver intercepts you're seeing, and has silver become a bigger part of the story than you had originally anticipated?
100%. Yeah, we've really been hitting it out of the park in terms of silver, especially recently. We had up to 4,200 grams per ton silver. Now, we typically get between 50 and 150 grams per ton, which is fantastic. But that's really come to the fore now with the development or the discovery of this deeper copper silver zone. So we're definitely seeing some pockets of very high grade silver. And then if you look at the Ballywire discovery on a silver only basis, not a silver equivalent basis, but ignoring the zinc and the lead and the copper, just looking at the silver, we have the bones of a 2 to 3 kilometer long silver system defined by 100 gram meter contour lines. We have that. We've been showing that slide over the last 6 months or so in the company. It is for sure very, very interesting. If you plot up all the drill hits that we've had at the Ballywire discovery since we made the discovery 3.5 years ago and plotted up in terms of gross metal value per metal, you see that silver is the majority of the gross metal value. So we can certainly say we have a silver discovery on our hands here, which obviously makes things a lot more interesting because there's a much wider audience for silver and copper than there is zinc. So it's definitely a welcome development.
The company has also recently completed a $12 million bought deal financing. How does that strengthen your position, and what are the key objectives for the expanded drill program moving forward?
Well, it was a huge boost for us, that $12 million with Cormark and Beacon. A huge, huge help because it basically took our funded drill program of 20,000 meters beforehand and boosted it to 70,000 meters, more or less. So the majority of that is going to be spent on Ballywire, of course, but we also get to roll up our sleeves on a project which has been heretofore capital starved, and that's Carrickadle West at Stone Park. And so we're finally going to have about 15,000 meters ahead of us to really roll up our sleeves on that project as well as an add-on to Ballywire. And of course, most of that drilling is going to go towards Ballywire. And like I said, we're really going to focus in on expansion drilling, further expansion. We've been expanding drilling, doing expansion drilling for the last 3.5 years, but now we really get to go to the A, the B, and the D gravity anomalies along that 6-kilometer trend, and hopefully find a lot more high-grade mineralization.
And finally, Bart, as you look ahead over the next 12 months, what milestones should investors be watching for as Group 11 continues to advance the project?
Well, we've got 70,000 meters of drilling over the next 2 years, as I mentioned. So, and as we speak right now, Ricky, we have 15 holes in progress right now as we speak. So those are holes that are either being drilled or already drilled and being processed, logged, sampled, etc., being thrown in the lab. So there's a lot of news flow coming from here to December, and then again into all of next year. Remember, there's no seasonality in Ireland in terms of we can drill year round. And really the focus is going to be on expansion drilling at Ballywire and seeing how big Ballywire is. So we have a lot of discovery, a lot of testing of targets, and a lot of exciting work over the next 24 months or so. So certainly on that. And of course, next door to Ballywire is our Stone Park project, which we're also doing work on. And so we currently are in the program. Right now, we just started that drill program, as we mentioned in the last press release, or 2 press releases ago now. And we'll continue that, and we'll update the market when the results come in on that as well.
Well, Bart, thank you so much for joining us today and updating us on the progress at Group 11 Resources.
Thanks so much, Ricky. Appreciate it.
For more information, you can visit group11resources.com. I'm Ricky Lee, and this has been the Capital Compass. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.